I'm Joseph Schmidt, the author of a new book published by Word Among Us Press. The book is focused on the life and teaching of Thérèse of Lisieux, sometimes called the Little Flower or Saint Therese of the Child Jesus. The title of the book is Walking the Little Way, Discovering the Path of Love. I first met Therese when I was about 16 years old and read her autobiography, Story of a Soul. At that time, I thought that I was wondering really what the fuss was about Therese's spirituality, because she didn't seem to do very much. She wasn't a martyr, and she didn't found a religious community. She didn't have visions. So for the next many years, I disregarded her spirituality, but then a little later in life, it became clear to me that her spirituality was really the essential spirituality of the gospel. And then for the next many years, I studied and read Therese's life, Therese's autobiography, and Therese's letters and poems and other teachings. And I found in her a great wealth of spirituality, and as the popes have said, a proclamation of the essence of the gospel. The recent Holy Father also indicated that Christians would do well now to come back to reading Story of a Soul, her autobiography, because that's the spirituality we need for these times. The book, Walking the Little Way, is focused on Therese's spirituality, and in particular focused on what she came to regard as her vocation. My vocation, she said, is love. And the book is focused on that aspect of her spirituality, and tries to explore what are the dimensions of love that she discovered in her own life. What would love look like today? Love is such a vague term, and so many people equate it with infatuation or codependency or sexual attraction. But clearly the love that Therese is speaking about, and the love that Jesus is trying to foster in his own preaching, is not that kind of love. It's a deeper love, a love that allows us to even love our enemies. And so in this book we explore how Therese came to understand love in modern times and how she lived it out. And this book, Walking the Little Way, is an invitation to the reader to walk with Therese through her life, so that the reader can see that our own lives are very similar to Therese's life, and we are also called to live a life of love. That is, love without violence, without the violence to ourselves, without the violence to others, and certainly without thinking that God is violent or that God will be violent to us. Rather realizing that God is in love with us, and that we are called to share that love with others as the way of our spirituality.